it's your girl Miss B here today, bringing you my first episode in Creative Buzz. Today I'm going to be speaking with one of the artists that happened to really entertain me last night at the Lit on Arrival event at the Cairo nightclub, the Halloween party. So I was there, I had to come check out the artist. So when we were on the dance floor, my girlfriends was like, they was rocking. They didn't know who he was. Like, who is that? But they didn't give a fuck, so they was just still like, they was doing whatever they was doing, so they was vibing. So I was just out there making sure I show love, and I only give what you give to me. So that's how I work, and the energy that y'all gave last night. And, me personally, I'm getting new into librarian music, so it was so exciting. I'm like, okay, everything got present, so we was lit, and like I love live music. So, but now I was really, I was like, I like him. You know how girls be drunk, like I was like, I like him.
I'm just happy y'all enjoyed yourself. Thank y'all so much for having us, man. Appreciate y'all opening the city to us. And, it was a great experience. I mean, we appreciate y'all rocking with us in the front row.
Oh, yeah, you saw me.
So, it was a vibe. We appreciate y'all coming out and just, supporting us.
Yeah, it's always nice to, I'm getting more, we have to, as all of us are artists, so we have to give back. So y'all didn't take your time, y'all playing money to come out there to just do nothing. You had to rock it. So I'm Miss B, so buzzing, that's my thing. Like Reggie would say what? G's, fries, whatever y'all can say, and Reggie would say buzz. So either way, so we're going to create a buzz. So in doing so, I just want to ask you, where you're from, how long you've been doing music. Just give me some background about you.
Okay. First, my name is Ida Boss. I'm from Philly. By the way, Liberia.
LIB.
Yeah, LIB. It's all about Liberian music. So, I've been in the States since I would say about 2000. We came in 2000. I came really young. My whole family came. For me, music always been a part of my life. Always been a part of my journey. My father loved music. He always played music in the house. Being Liberian, you gotta listen to Liberian music in the house. It ain't no question. You know what I mean? Your family wake up Sunday morning, Saturday morning, you gonna hear that music in the house. So
they had like the stereo system, John. Nobody can sleep. Nobody can.
My dad wake up in the morning, clean that house. He playing that music. So
that's love.
It was always music around, but it wasn't until I would say, like battle rap really started getting really heavy. Around that time, I would say Cassidy is one of my big influences.
Did you know battle rap is still somewhat popular?
It is, and shout out to the guys doing the thing, but it is. It's definitely is a big thing, and I still tap in here and there when I can. But for me, my favorite era is that Murder Move, that Cassidy era. That just not so much who could say the funniest thing, but probably who could spit the best.
You have to be witty. The wittiness is what gets you. Like, what's the name? Say one of your wittiest verses that you could recollect from back then.
When Cass was like, he said something. I got a doghouse in my backyard. Even my doghouse.
My dog got a backyard. Yeah, I remember that.
That was that era right there. So. That definitely that where my music and me wanting to be an artist, really my artist journey started. Watching them guys, and I started writing my own.
Right?
In Philly.
Okay. In Philly. So like from Philly, who that maybe made it mainstream?
I tell everybody this. There's no secret. I've been listening to Meek Mill since I was 15 years old.
He's a Meek Mill fan.
It's like I grew up with Meek. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up with
Meek. That's your brother.
From the Real Meek Part 1 to Real Meek Part 2. The hottest in the city. Flamers 1, Flamers 2, Flamers 3.
Y'all hear the Philly boy talking?
So Meek Mill is like, one of the guys that we watched grow up. We grew up with his music, and we watch them become that, so we feel like we connected to that.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much for sharing. So, being that, Meek Mill, which hood, or which block, or which area of Philly was your hometown?
For me,
is your hometown? I'm sorry. For me, I'm supposed to say that living in Chicago.
For me, I'm in the northeast
You'll be
section.
Here soon.
Nah, I doubt it. But for me, I'm in the northeast section of the city. I would say Frankfort. I went to Frankfort High School, graduated from Frankfort High School.
Okay. What year?
Class of 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, class of 09.
Okay.
I graduated from Frankfort. So Frankfort section, if you know anything about Philly, you know how we get in Frankfort. So that's my part of the section. That's my section right there.
Now, for my second segment, we're getting real and raw. So I was like this, like I said, I'm Miss B, honey. So real and raw, deep like honey. Right now, we're going to talk about some deep topics that, people think artists just supposed to be on the stage and doing this, or no, you have other identities. So we're going to chat about some things here where we just think about the impact of artists.
And I think that's really dope that you taking in that direction, because a lot of people, they just ask regular artist question: how's the process? How's the music? How's this? So
we know that. We heard the recordings. We saw the performance. We know all about that. Being that you're a Liberian artist,
right,
from Liberia,
yes,
I thought to ask you, what do you think needs to happen for Liberian music to become mainstream?
That's a great question. There are multiple things, and you can't just pinpoint and say it's this specific thing or it's that specific thing.
Of course, yeah.
So the things that I think or believe need to
leave it to 2 or 3 things
need to happen. Need to happen is definitely the togetherness,
unity.
The unity. We got to bridge the gap between the artists back home and the artists here.
I ain't gonna ask you how we gonna do that, but
it's a little biased. I mean, it's a lot biased, but we need to find a way to bridge the gap.
Okay.
And we need to be more open to all styles of music. The people that we think are going to be the one to open it up and expose Liberian music to the world might not be the music or the style, the type of music that get Liberian music the notoriety. It could be a hip hop artist, it could be a pop artist, it could be a gospel artist, it could be a just
so you're basically saying spread out more.
Just be more open to different genre of music. Be more open to accepting.
So outside of trap code,
hip hop.
So you wanna
Afro.
There is a Liberian country artist. You know that, right?
I do not know that.
Yeah, there is one.
I do not know that.
And he's a vibe. You
need to put me on,
Indeed.
bro. I need to tap in.
We will. We shall.
I need to tap in, because I think those are some of the things that's going to advance the culture, that's going to open up, the world to Liberian music, because it's not just, Liberian music itself. We got to recognize people that are also carrying the flag, representing the culture, doing different things, because you never know where it's going to lead and how it's going to open the door for the.
To further on my question, what would right now make Liberian music be on the radio? Like right now, what could happen that would we put it on the radio, like how we would put on the radio here Wizkid song? Like when the Wizkid song came on the radio, I don't know, was that 2018, 2017, Philly on Hot 90, on Power 99, excuse me. On Power 99, I was lit. I was like, what? Like something I could vibe to. I mean, I'm from the hood too, so I could relate to everything, but that's my other side, my culture. Because over there in the East Coast, we're the Africans.
Right.
Here, you're not the Africans. You're just Liberian, because the Somalian people, the Sudanese.
Right, it's different.
Oh my God, it's heavy here.
So the question, what do I think is going to take to get Liberian music?
If you was to turn the radio on right now.
On mainstream radio right now? I just think it would be just the masses getting behind something.
Okay. A collective impact. I like
it would
that.
Just be the masses getting behind something, because if you talking about quality, I feel like the quality have grown over the years. Yes, I agree, Liberian music, we don't have some of the best lyrics. I'm talking about, native Liberian music now, like just Liberian music itself is not some of the best.
The lingo is heavy.
Yeah, so
an American person like, what does he say?
But hot is hot.
Of course, the beat,
good is good.
The feeling.
Good is good. Hot is hot. So it's not so much. So I feel like it's just the masses getting behind something. Okay. Something where
so like a big collab.
Yeah, a big collab where everybody really love it. Everybody can't deny it.
Okay, of course.
I'm talking about all around,
not
just Liberian. I'm talking about Liberians in Australia, Liberians in Sweden.
Okay.
It's gonna be that type of song where that's have that type of impact.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would say we do have that impact, but we're just waiting to see the the actual taste and actually turn the radio on. But it's dope. It's take it further, and I'm gonna ask you about Liberia. Mm-hmm. That is your home. We were looking to make Liberian music mainstream, or that's the future. But what does Liberia need for itself? Like, in the sense of, what do you think? What is your opinion of what could help move Liberia into a more financial and developmental place where it's progressive? In the sense, do you think music will do it, or will there have to be other things?
Are we talking Liberia in general, or just the music industry?
Just
Liberia
in general.
As a nation.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We getting deep. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Liberia as a nation, for me, I believe in a Pan-African ideology. So, I absolutely believe in. First, it comes with strong leaders.
Of course.
It comes with a strong leader, someone that's willing to stand behind their people, stand for what they believe in, and be about the people. So the greatest leaders are selfless. Mm-hmm. So I think it starts there. And then to get unity. We can't do it by yourself. You always got to lean on somebody. Somebody got to lean on you.
For sure.
So I think really importantly, we got to start with strong leaders. We got to put.
So what would your contribution be towards that? Like, what could you personally do? Do you think about that sometimes?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of things I would love to do.
Name one.
Me personally, I have artists back home in Liberia right now that I personally send equipment to. They call me. My young artist just graduated high school. Shout out to Bello Banks. He next coming out of Liberia. That's my young artist. Bello Banks, that's my young boy. He just graduated from high school. I love his music. I love everything about what he do. His sound, he sound like nobody.
So he sound like your protege.
Yeah, that's my little protege right there. We're gonna do anything we can to get him to the next level. He real respectful. He a loyal young boy. Whether it be from equipment or going back, and I got a whole team of guys here that do music. We can teach these kids how to mix, how to master, how to record.
Yeah, giving back is big. Like,
it's all about that.
That's the unity that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for sharing. We'll wrap up right now and get into so as a busy bee, you always buzzing around. So what's buzzing for your future? Like, what are you working on right now?
Recently I just dropped a tape called Summer Vibes Volume 3.
Okay, Volume 3.
My third installment.
It's on Apple Music?
Yeah, it's on Apple Music. Summer Vibes Volume 3. I just dropped that in the summer. My next move right now, I honestly went from paying for studio time to actually recording myself. So I've been recording myself for a few years now. So my next move from that now would be actually I'm getting my studio. So I'm gonna be getting a studio pretty soon, before the end of the year.
That's what's up.
And then we'll just start from there. I'll start building it, having the guys around me that I feel like are doing the thing. The guys I want to support, the guys I want to help. People I feel like they're passionate about music. I can have them in the studio. I have the ability to touch their music, impact their music. Yeah. So that's the next move for me right there.
That's what's up. So like back in Philly, like you have like the studio. Like you have a studio you go to right now, or you're just moving away from that?
Right now, I got my studio and everything at home. Mm-hmm. I have an in-home studio, but my next move right now, I actually just got done.
No, like, do you go to like a studio like Slew Visuals? Like,
I'm actually getting a.
You're doing
I'm getting my own building like Slew Visuals.
Okay.
To have my own studio.
Okay, thank you for the clarity. Thank you.
So I used to pay for a studio. When I go to the studio, I only go to Jumbo Beats in the city.
Okay.
So Jumbo, that's my guy. He record. When I go to the studio, I like to go to Jumbo. But if it's not Jumbo, I record myself. And then we're taking that next step to actually create a space and build our own studio.
Thank you so much
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was a pleasure creating a buzz, you know, E the buzz.
Appreciate y'all.
Everything compressing.
Everything's super.
I feel like we created a buzz today. You know, we'll get you going and hear more about you. And I wish you the best of luck on your endeavors.
Thank you.